Hello guys and welcome to my second platinum trophy or 100% achievement review thing. Today on the list, Dark Souls 2. This was my second game in which I achieved 100%, and also this was my first Souls game. Altogether I spent around 96 hours if I'm not mistaken, something like that. Because it was my first Souls game, I didn't know what I should expect and how much I'm gonna enjoy it and everything. So I just, bought it and gave it a try, and I really enjoy the game. The game is great. This is the remastered version of the game. So the main topic, I'm sure everyone knows about Dark Souls 1 and Remastered, or however you wanna call it. The main topic of the video is going to be the achievements. Dark Souls Remastered has 41 achievements across a few categories, like exploring and then breakdowns and this and that. There are some, you can like list them up into different categories, like major achievements, weapons and collectibles and other things. Yo, how do I parry? I forgot. This is new game +4 if I'm not mistaken. Or +5, I don't remember. Like I said, the game has 41 achievement. So you have the endings, like the Link to Fire. That's the end of the game, where you actually have to decide, between two endings. You have the Link to Fire, you have the Dark Lord. So that's basically at the end of the game. Other achievements, which are really annoying, let's say, are the Knight's Honor. It's basically to make all the weapons in the game, boss weapons, and to collect everything. Like here, I got them all. I spent a shitload of time to get everything, and that in my case was the most annoying achievement throughout the whole game. Because if I'm not mistaken, I have to collect around 25 to 30 weapons. That includes boss weapons, which you have to make from the soul of the boss. That also includes some weapons in bosses which you fight. You have to cut their tail off to acquire the weapon, so you can continue with the achievement. After that, you have to make. Yep, I know it. After that, you gotta make some magic weapons, fire weapons. You have to, make a strong weapon. Go with a weapon to +15. Crystal weapon, lightning weapons, raw weapons, enhanced weapons, divine weapons, fire weapons, chaos weapons, and so on and on and on. Throughout the game, you're gonna get many achievements. The easy ones like, you gotta light a fire, the first bonfire, defeat a boss or two, collect some items, plus some equipment or plus some weapons, so you get a little bit of the achievements, a few of them. Not many, still better than nothing. This is my stuff, right? Somebody's following me. How the frick do you... I forgot. I forgot how you parry. And this was also annoying to get his sword of the Silver Knight. That also took me like half an hour to get. Like I said, back to the achievements. Most of them are, throughout the gameplay, you're gonna get them. Like reach one place or the other. Then enhance your flask. Become human again and everything. And defeat some other mobs and bosses and explore stuff. So it's not that, hard on some of the achievements. Others are way harder because you have to collect items which are like extremely well hidden, or defeat some bosses and do some side quests and things. How the freak do you dodge? I forgot. Items that are well hidden, and so it goes on and on. Still, I don't regret a single moment I spent in this game, not a tiny one. Because at the end of the day, this game was extremely fun for me. And I would do it again, because for the Knight's Honor, I spent probably 5-6 hours, maybe more, because I went to new game and then I made a mistake. I didn't use the boss soul proper and everything. So I had to do it again, and after that I made another mistake. I didn't check my weapons, so I had to do another new game plus. And so it went around like 3 or 4 times. I think this game right now is like new game +5 if I'm not mistaken, something like that. You see, okay, servant, okay, this is the covenant, that doesn't matter. And low 384, have few souls, vitality, dexterity, and blah blah blah. I was really grinding because I spent most of my time, just chasing the soul points, or I forgot what they are called. The freak was dead, brother. Altogether, I don't regret a single moment spent in this game. It is a awesome game, and I cannot lie about that. Would I recommend it to everyone? Absolutely. Absolutely. The game is freaking amazing, even if you never played a single Souls game. Yo. Like I said, this was my first Souls game ever, and it's a lot of fun. Since I didn't play for like, I don't know, a few months, I forgot how to parry, how to dodge, how to do anything in the game. What was that, Smo? So to make everything in short form, the game is difficult. No, still it has its, like every other game, pros and cons. So sometimes you get the parts of the game very easy, without any problems. The other times, you're gonna struggle for a few hours and stuff, like I did with the DLC. I struggled there a lot with the second boss. I think I spent like 3 or 4 hours only trying to defeat him, which wasn't funny at some point of the game, of course. Still, I managed to pull through. without breaking anything. And at the end, it was worth it. It was worth every freaking second of the game. Altogether, so my final thoughts: Dark Souls is a timeless, punishing, and brilliantly designed RPG game. You know, in the remastered version, but I cannot tell you much about it because I never played the original one. But I think the remastered version does the thing right, and everything looks fine to me from my little experience. Yeah, that's basically it. What I think about the game, about the achievements. The achievements are, like 50% extremely hard, or maybe less, and the others are, you're gonna get them eventually. You just have to play the game and to enjoy it, of course. That was my little review of Dark Souls and my thoughts on the game and my thoughts on the achievements, because this was my second game that I managed to 100% get all the achievements and everything. Like I said, if you want to start Souls games, start with Dark Souls. There's nothing better. That's gonna be it, guys, for today. Thank you for watching me, and I'll see you in the next video.